While the pandemic has forced many of us to put things on hold, some women simply can't afford to wait. They've decided to take matters into their own hands, sparking a boom in the fertility business.
I feel like it's given me a lot of freedom and control.
It's definitely an insurance policy. It doesn't mean that you're going to use your eggs.
And so it begins all dressed up in my beautiful gown.
It's booming business in health, and it's helping stop women's biological clocks.
This is just another step to achieving all things in life.
33-year-old Eliza Henderson feels like she's achieved a lot in her life, recently buying her first home and working in her dream job.
Love my job, live for my job at the moment, which is great, but not that great for finding someone to fit into that at the moment.
But the nurse and midwife knows all too well about fertility, so she knew she wanted to take charge.
I have had a lot of friends who have struggled with fertility and colleagues, and everyone I spoke to who's a bit older than me or a similar age to me said, I wish that I had done something earlier.
She decided to look into egg freezing to give her peace of mind for when she does want to have children.
Just to take that weight off and remove the pressure of entering a relationship and being like, well, my biological clock is ticking, so we need to progress this on.
Ladies are now more in tune with their bodies, and they are more aware that their fertility is starting to decrease from the age of 30 and more dramatically from the age of 35.
Dr. Ross Turner is the medical director of Monash IVF in Queensland. He says the science behind the procedure has come a long way in recent years.
The ideal age is most probably the early 30s, 33 to 35.
The procedure costs anywhere from $10,000 to $12,000, but Dr. Turner says he's seen a huge surge in women like Eliza wanting to take up egg freezing, and he believes it's partially due to COVID.
For a lot of these ladies with the shutdowns, their opportunity to meet a partner has been decreased, and now that they can't travel, they've got more disposable incomes.
At Monash IVF in Brisbane, there was a 250% increase from 2019 to 2020. At fertility specialist Dr. Lynn Burmeister's clinic in Melbourne, they saw a 119% increase in women freezing their eggs in the final quarter of 2020.
Women aren't leaving it to their 40s anymore.
Dr. Burmeister says most of her patients are now aged in their 30s, some even their late 20s, and the earlier, the better.
It's just a backup plan, so if their own eggs at their older age don't work, they've got their younger eggs to fall back on.
Similar to IVF, the procedure involves a woman taking drugs to stimulate egg production. The eggs are then retrieved through surgery and frozen. Eliza went in for her retrieval with Dr. Turner last month.
Feeling pretty good. They said they got 19 eggs, which is really good, so the scientist will call me once they know how many of those they can freeze.
They managed to get 13 eggs, now frozen for the future.
It's a huge relief, actually. It just feels like it's taken a lot of pressure off finding that right person, but also giving myself the options for the future if I need to use them.
I've always been maternal. My mum said when I was about 10, I decided I wanted to have kids.
Model Amelia Stubbs says she was focused on her career too and never really thought about babies until recently.
With COVID and lockdown, haven't really had much of a dating life, so...
Now she's about to start the egg freezing process. Amelia says she does feel the pressures of being 31 years old with no partner.
I think it is, there's a stigma around it, and we only hear about really the people having babies with their partners.
She's now sharing her journey with her 160,000 plus Instagram followers to empower other women to also take control.
I feel like I will find someone. It's not like I've lost hope. I just think that I see freezing my eggs as a business decision for myself.
If the technology is there, why wouldn't we use it to our benefit?